Alrighty guys, hello. Fishing with Toby here. I am at what should we call it? Holmes Reservoir. We're gonna attempt to do some ice fishing. It's also gonna be a little ice fishing report here from Holmes Reservoir. So that in mind, I don't know what I'm expecting. I don't know what I'm gonna run into right now. I don't know if I'm gonna go down. I don't know if, you know, whatever, anything could happen. But mainly my purpose of being here today is to give you guys a little fishing report, ice fishing report of Holmes. But let's get in the water. Let's see if it's even solid enough for us to do a little bit of fishing, or, you know, check the water. But let's get in the water. Alrighty guys, here's the moment of truth. Ooh. Wow, it actually is frozen, guys. It actually is frozen. I don't know, we might actually be doing some little fishing today. It looks kind of good. We have to check the water out. Check it out, guys. Oh, there's people over there. There's people fishing already. It looks like I'm not gonna go down today. That's fine. All right, it should be a fun day then. Hopefully we can catch some fish. I have about an hour and a half to fish. I'm actually pretty darn excited, guys. So the edges does look a bit sketchy, which I don't know, I'm not really happy about that. But if we can get just below, get ahead just a little bit, we might be able to make it in. We might have to actually go up and around towards the middle, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through here. Look at the water. You see that? It's kind of breaking down on me. I don't know how deep it is in there. So we're gonna loop around the back over there and see if we can catch some fish. Let's get it. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is pretty sketchy. The ice is pretty thin. Oh my god. Whoa, it is scary, not gonna lie. This is terrifying. It does not feel solid enough. Alright, we're on it, guys. We are on the ice. I feel like I'm gonna go down any second. Alright guys, let's do this shitness. Oh, this is just way too sketchy. Alright, let's pop some holes. Well, as you can see, guys, the ice at Holmes Reservoir, it's pretty good. It's not perfect. I wasn't really expecting to catch any fish, to be honest. I figured it was going to be a little too early for the ice and for the fish as well. I believe it was only about, let's see, it was only about 3 inches. That's 3 inches right there. Sorry, that's 3 inches right there. That is not very big at all. That is like pretty thin. So I was kind of a little bit scared, as you guys seen in the video, to get in the water. I was actually pretty scared to get in the water, thinking that I was gonna break through and just get all my gear wet, and you know, that's no bueno, and catch hypothermia and maybe die. Speaking of like falling through the ice, there was 2 guys in there that actually, one of them actually fell through the ice. I was gonna record it, but my GoPro had died. I wasn't really planning on fishing anyways. But this guy actually fell through the ice. He kept going further in towards the middle, and it's a bit thinner over there. That's how it always is. So he went through the ice. I think he only got up to here. He didn't go fully through the ice. He got just his lower body and up to his torso. That's where he stopped. But that kid got soaked. I don't know. At least he didn't die, you know. He didn't stay under the ice or anything. But since we didn't fish anything, since we didn't catch anything, what we're gonna do instead is I'm gonna talk about my new ice fishing gear, my little ice fishing rod that I've been using this past few weekends. This is a Shimano Siana ice fishing reel and rod combo. It actually runs for about I want to say like $50. So it's a pretty cheap, awesome setup. I love this thing. It's a Siana Shimano 500 FD ice fishing reel combo. The tip is a fast action tip, so you can actually see when you get a bite. It's pretty sensitive. perfect for jigging and finesse these finicky fish on like winter, like early winter season. So yeah, you can see this thing is pretty freaking flexible. But yeah, I figure since we didn't catch anything, we can talk about my gear. There's also some other gear that I want to show you guys that I've been using that are key to catch some fish during the winter, especially bass. But yeah, this is the reel right here. Sorry, I was gonna use my other camera, but it's freaking drained and I don't really have time to charge it today. But oh, I just made a mess right there. I'm trying to see the details on it. I really don't know much about it. I just got it, but this thing is amazing. I love this fishing reel. But yeah, it's basically like a little tickle stick. I don't know if you guys know what those are. They're really sensitive tickle sticks, kind of rods. Fast action tip. It's pretty freaking flexible. You can flex this thing and it won't really snap on you. It kind of reminds me of a freaking ugly stick. Also, I'm using, tied up with this, I'm using this 4-pound clear ice fishing line by Suffix. It's a little too thin for me. I like to go 6, but this is a 4. I think like this mainly rod I'm gonna be used for my panfish. I am gonna buy a new one eventually for a little bit more stiffer, a little more backbone for my bass. Anyways, this is Ice Magic. I usually run with 6. 4 is alright. You can manage it. It's not really a problem. Another thing that I want to talk about, guys, is my other fishing gear that I use. This is a Deeper Pro Plus. This thing is just amazing. I mainly use it for ice fishing. I've used it for shoreline fishing and open water fishing, but ice fishing is where it does the best just because of the radar that it has, or not, sorry, the graph that it has. And you know, the little flasher also, it's pretty cheap. It's about well, not so cheap. Not so cheap. It's about I think it was like $350, $250. I can't remember how much this was, but it's worth the money. It beats carrying a freaking car battery and a freaking hummingbird. It doesn't beat it, but it's a lot more portable and it's waterproof. Duh. But this thing is a must. I definitely recommend it. I have actually a lot of people ask me about this little sonar. You can see right here it says waterproof, but people have asked me about the sonar, if it's worth the money, and it is definitely worth the money, worth every penny. It's crucial because when you're in the water and you're fishing in like 40 feet of water, you have no idea when you hit the bottom. You have no idea if there's fish in there. You have no idea if there's even like sign of life. So having a fish finder, even if it's like a little deeper like this, helps you a lot in the water to catch these fish. What I do is I usually just, where's my phone? I usually just pair it up with my phone. This is Wi-Fi. There's older ones with Bluetooth mode, which doesn't really work as much, and it doesn't have ice fishing mode on it. So I usually just Wi-Fi it up with my phone, and this is what the flasher looks like. You guys see me use this before, not really anything new, but this is a must for me. I have to take it every time I go out fishing. So that's a must. And I will go into later like some lures and baits and stuff on another video. For now, just because I don't want to make this video too long. But anyways, guys, yeah, that's my little, some of my gear that I've been using. This little ice fishing rod, perfect for fishing, and it's all under, you know, $100. Like, you can easily get a nice setup, some nice line, and start fishing for under 60 bucks, including baits. The line, this is mainly what I use to check how thick the ice is. Not a big deal, you can really check it with anything, and the deeper. But with that out of the way, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little ice fishing report, little talk about my gear and stuff that I use. Actually, I forgot to mention that I actually got this reel from Cabela's. They're pretty cheap right now. They got some sales going on. So if you guys want to buy one, head out to Cabela's in Farmington. You'll definitely catch one of these for pretty cheap. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and till next time, guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like this channel, like the video, and thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.